Hi, my name is Brian Weldy here at the Anthony Hay Cabinet Making Shop, and I'm going to show you how we dry fit together a chair. This particular chair is copied off of some designs that we find up in Fredericksburg, Virginia. It's made of walnut, and one of the interesting aspects about these chairs is that the mortises in the back leg are actually at a slight angle, which makes things a little bit complicated when you're trying to put the whole piece together. But we've got the back together. All of this is glued up. The back splat here is free floating. The front part of the chair is glued up, and these mortises are also at an angle to allow for that. So the tricky thing is trying to get all of these joints to close up at the same time. Now, what I'm going to do is move to the end of the workbench here, and we're going to take these side rails, and you can see the tenons on the side rails are actually straight or parallel to the outside of the board. And what we're looking for is a good tight hammer fit. And I'll get these started. Block of wood, big mallet. Generally, when we're putting pieces together, it's always a good idea to have some help, but since this is a dry fit, we're going to go ahead and we'll just do it solo. Get it started here. And making sure that it's supported. And now fit it through the back mortises here. Now I've got this block of wood underneath just so it's supported and I'm not putting too much pressure on the back leg. Making sure everything is closed up. Now I have a board clamped to the back of the rail, so that makes this distance here the same measurement as this distance in the front, so that when I'm putting clamping pressure on it, it's doing a nice even pressure so it's not causing the chair to rack. And we'll switch the chair around. And we'll put the clamp on the other side. Now, it's not really necessary that the surface that we're clamping to is going to be absolutely flat. We can make allowances for this, but it does help to have your workbench checked to make sure that it's not twisted, just so that you're working on a good level surface. But what I'm going to do is once these joints are all together, it looks like it's sitting pretty well. I can check it with some winding sticks. Across the two seats. So I'll put one on the back side and one on the front and sight down to make sure that those rails are parallel to each other. We can also take and flip the whole chair over and check it on the base, the bottom of the feet, to see how that looks too. But that's pretty much how we clamp them together. Now, if I find that there is a little bit of twist to it, what I might do is take the clamp and move one end up or down, and that will change the pressure so that I can kind of clamp it to get rid of any of the wind that might be in the seats. In addition to checking the chair for wind, we also want to check and make sure that we have this trapezoid equal. So we take a ruler and set it up on each corner and just make sure that the diagonals between these two edges are the same. And that's basically how we put together a chair. Thank you for watching, and come by the shop and you'll see the finished chairs.
If you're interested in learning traditional woodworking with hand tools, visit my website at woodandshop.com, where you'll find free video tutorials, buying guides, workshop tours, and reviews. Make sure you subscribe to receive my regular blog posts and YouTube videos, and don't forget to check out my 10 steps for getting started. Enjoy!